Hey guys, welcome to what we're gonna call this Thursday Night Fights. We're coming to you live with HVC versus RDM tonight, and I think just a friendly little scrimmage. On mic tonight, we've got Hell's Cat over there in the background fixing
What
dinner,
up? What up, buddies? How y'all doing?
Anything good for dinner?
Oh
and
yeah.
that's Omega.
Actually, I think this is a part of the new,
I don't know.
I guess,
Um,
thing
I
of the
don't know if
new
it's the I don't know if it's the
ITW.
intermediate Tank Wars match or if it was just a scrim. I'm not
Okay.
full aware if it was. I know both teams are in it. I don't know if they decided to turn it into one or if it's just a scrim.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I'm actually working on the logo for the ITW. So, as we speak.
Nice. Yeah, I was asking about that because both matches last night ended up being ITW, and I
Mhm.
was asking if they had a logo they wanted me to throw up on stream, but they were like, "Well, Omega's still working on it."
Yeah, being
It's all
down
good.
now
I
with
can.
the flu.
Oh man, haven't we all? I was horrible last week. Think Lonky's got it now. It's going around my work. It's hitting everybody, man.
Yeah, both my parents have it, and we're supposed to go down and visit them in Yuma.
Ooh,
So,
wear a mask.
I'm just gonna go swim in the pool the whole time. They can stay inside and sleep.
I'm also kind of meta setup from RDM right there.
Mm, I'm kind of shocked we're not seeing at least one Artie yet. Normally, the defending team, which is HVC, would bring an Artie. Much rather see an
On
Artie over that
this
STRV.
on this map, already works well. For some reason, I was thinking it was a different map. I was thinking it was that DeLuca or whatever big map. Already doesn't work too well on that because you can be seen too well, but being on Marivanka on the north side, you can hide it well.
Oh, do you want to
Right.
go down tanks really fast?
Sure. I'll take RDM real quick. The GC Dirt coming out with the E4, Miss Ray Sunshine and Wits, and those bat chats, HK and Hate in the I7s, Black Death, Plague, and Man coming out in Super Conks.
Go ahead, Omega.
And HVD, we have Ratty Spoon in his E4. You have Mr. J in his Stir 103B. Then you have the 100LT ran by Dread the Reaper. Three Super Conquerors by Scarlet, JR, Joker, or Jokin actually, and Topka. And then you have two 5A, or WZ 111 5As by Slick Nick and Abs. I do
We
know
should be
that
going live
our
momentarily.
do you know RDM just they had a scrim last night, 2 nights ago against the new Immortals comp team, and they won 2 out of the 5. So I mean, RDM is fairly new, and they are coming
Well,
together.
I mean,
So
you
they're
got
gonna be.
people in RDM that were from NFTG, KMD, the
Oh yeah,
Immortals,
NL.
UNL.
and yeah, I mean, so you have pretty much all of the top teams in the game is mixed with this team. I mean,
Yeah, they're
so
just getting their synergy together. Is what they'll be
the
dominant
Nightmare
once
is in
that
there.
synergy becomes.
EP.
Yeah, a lot of that, a lot of stack players.
A lot of experienced comp players just trying to
Right.
get their mojo together.
We are on a bit of a delay. It'd be like not 10 minutes, maybe like 4 or 5 minutes. Nothing crazy.
Dread's flying up that 6 line. He's gonna try to get some quick spots. He's
running
got
those two
one
bat chats,
car.
which aren't going to be loaded.
Yep. Neither one of them
Look
bat
at the
chats can be
difference
loaded.
between Miss Reyes Sunshine's reload and Witz's reload.
Right.
Wow, that's a good
That
point.
would be
I mean,
a good crew with food and vents.
That
Like,
is a huge
because
difference.
Wits isn't
Probably a
loading
good,
yet.
I want to say a good 10 seconds sooner
Oh,
for Sunshine than Wits.
I think
Yeah.
with that type of delay, maybe Wits might have accidentally hit the reload button once in the middle.
Maybe.
Because
But that means
that's
he
way
would
too
switch
much
to
of a delay.
heat. Why would Wits be switching to heat?
Well, he might have switched and then switched back real quick type thing. You know, accidentally hit. Because that was being a 10-second delay. There's no way food and good crew make it 10
Right.
seconds.
There. Yeah. Something made up to.
The G is flying.
But look at these two Super Conquerors sitting here in the back. I mean, RDM has a massive overmatch of well, not massive, but they have a good overmatch with two heavy tanks sitting in the back sniping. And that Sturv is getting melted.
I actually like having those 5As up there. 5As for this map I really like because it. Ooh, no.
That Sturv got spotted and he got melted.
Right. I think I liked Beeves' call on the run the 261 instead of, especially in this type of a setup. It's a hold, and in this corner, I mean, it's a.
I mean, just look where those two I-7s and E4 are. If you got an Artie back there instead of that Strav, you're already putting in damage right where they are. They're not hiding from it.
No, sir.
Yeah, the 261's nice on the reload, but that splash damage would wreak havoc with this T92. But everybody has their preferences of what
The only
they
thing
like.
I don't like about the T92 is the 261 has a higher DPM. Just
Yeah, it's a 26-second compared to a 32-second reload.
Over here in the field, Witt's going down in that bat chat.
Supercock's putting
in a
work.
lot of work.
Right.
I wonder
Looks like
though,
Rupert
he
gonna
is-
chase down Miss Reyes Sunshine. Get that last train of bat chat out.
D100T already at 1800 damage. Dread just doing some work.
RDM gonna push and put some cap pressure on now.
Dirk, one of their high winning players in that E4. Long time battle vet.
Yeah, there's a strat that I saw used a lot on PC when they did this. Exact same setups and everything like that. That if the attacking team can push into that cap and push everything on it and then hide something behind two IS-7s and force them to come over the top and stack everything in there, it is a high possibility that with the right focus fire, they could easily win that out. They will push
Right.
on the capital sooner.
But a big counter to that, which has been used by some of the other teams, is where the conks were in the back there and you just park your 261 at F0 at F9.
Yeah,
And you
but
decimate every piece of that.
oh yeah, but if they're not using Artie, so that's what I'm saying. Without using the Artie, it would have been maybe smarter to push onto that cap.
There you go, B.
RDM takes game one.
Yeah, I thought with those two bat chats going down, and with that two tank overmatch, I thought HVC could have had that, but
I think if they would have been able to get those super conks rotated in a little quicker, they would have, but it's with those super conks being out there so far, they just came in too late.
Well, the winner,
Yeah.
winner chicken dinner over on RDM side of the world was Dirk in that E4 throwing up over 4K and getting 2 kills. So great job over to that side.
HK doing great with 3,300.
Yep, 33
Couple,
following suit.
and then 3 other tanks at roughly 2K. I mean, other than Wits getting focused out and Ray of Sunshine, the team, great.
And the notables over on HVC side, Pop in that Super Conk coming in with 2,400. And Dread the Reaper in his lot tank in that T100 LT coming in with 2,844. Great game out of that lot tank with a 1,700 assist damage. GG's to those guys.
Oh yeah, I guess man over on RDM also in that Super Conk throwing a block in 1,200 too, while doing all that damage with them. So that was a good round for RDM.
Yeah, I saw HVC had that with them taking out the bat chats as quick as they did, but like you said, without rotating the super conks, which are very slow, that RDM was able to see the overmatch and overcome that.
Right.
Everybody prepared for Christmas yet?
No, but or tried to be, I guess.
I hear that.
All my shopping's done. I just have to hope it all arrives in time.
Amazon?
Some from Amazon and then a couple of other places that I'm worried about. Amazon, everything will be here tomorrow, but the other 2 places,
I don't know. Amazon, that witchcraft of being able to, don't matter what you get, they can almost 2-day deliver it. I'm like, even the most obscure items will be delivered in 2 days. I'm like, what kind of witchcraft does Amazon have to be able to grab just the most obscure? Even living out
in the boonies. I have a Netflix. Why am I looking at Netflix? An Amazon facility about an hour away, and then there's I think another one either in Nashville or Knoxville. So it really doesn't take long to get my stuff here.
But that's the thing is, do those facilities actually stock even the obscure items, or where they? That's what I'm talking about. Is like I've ordered some weird, like just random Lego stuff for my kids that you don't think they would have stocked up.
I hope that's not what they're getting for Christmas, because if they watch the stream, they're gonna know, man. You can't let that
slip. No, they're not. No, my kids, their Christmas gift is plane tickets to Yuma and be able to swim in a pool on Christmas. No, both my kids have birthdays within 20 days of Christmas, so December 14th and January 15th. Christmas in July really actually happens for them. They're taking their time on selecting tanks here. Yeah, we have an Amazon facility being built right in my hometown.
So now, if I'm not mistaken, can't they only bring 3 of each? Yep, there's a deselected one of the super comps. IS4 though, that's an odd pick.
Yeah.
Comp anyway.
Definitely.
Well,
definitely.
Yeah, especially against IS7s, you could have a chance. Super Conks, you would have a chance. Super Conk will rip through upper, lower.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get some side bounces.
Spots.
Right. The up and another big advantage of the Super Conk, even if the IS4 is like side scraping pretty well, Super Conk sits higher, and the roof of the IS4 is only 20 millimeters thick.
Yeah, it's just like an IS3. If you can hit that top roof, it just auto pens. It's just, I mean, you'd think they'd have some type of buff. I mean, the IS4 used to be great. Now it's like the bottom tier 10 heavy. I mean,
no,
it's a great tank. I've never played it.
It's a great tank. It's just one of those. It does not weather against
Preamps. Yeah.
Whether a lot of in pubs, the IS4 is really, really, really good.
Oh yeah.
If you play
Reverse side scraping that. Oh my god, it's a monster.
yeah, it's just in comp. It doesn't hold up to the premium rounds. That's it.
Hells, do you want to go ahead and go down RDM, and I will grab HVC when they are fully picked?
Here we go. Wits in the E4. Sunshine Dirk both in the Batchats. Hansy Phil, KV4, IS7s. BD409, Jimmy Plague, man, all in Supercoms.
Alright, over on that HVC side, so far, Jerkin and Slick Nick in Superconks. Mr. J in IS7. Spoon in IS4. Dread back in that light tank. Scarlet in an E4. Absolute picking up that 140. It looks like top coming out in the last Super Conk.
Yeah, I
do
have a
like
hard
to
time
call.
picking.
Oh, go ahead.
What's
Go
that?
ahead.
Oh, I say I have a hard time picking between. Do I like a Super Conk more or IS7? But it just depends on the range. If I'm up front, take an IS7 because there's two weak spots on the Super Conk at close range. But Super Conk's DPM from range is so much better.
I have to agree with RDM switching Wits into that E4 as one of his old teammates. He is definitely a more beastly in that E4, so that I expect to see some big numbers. He's good.
I do believe Wits is also calling. I know he's one of their callers right now, and calling in a medium tank is a lot more difficult when you're in an E4 and you shoot every 20 seconds. It becomes a little more manageable because you can shoot, pull back, look at the map, and you don't have to be running for your life in a bat chat when you're reloading. And Dirk, I have seen carry some pretty monstrous games in his bat chat, so. Where does HVC Hells stand within the comp scene? I recognize the name, but I just can't place where they're at.
So Great was saying that Wits was using the 100. Or the other one's using the 105. There's some select people that like to run the small gun.
So that small gun has that much longer reload, but it has what?
No, it's shorter, way shorter. It's almost like it makes up the gap. Like it's almost 9 seconds difference.
Oh wait, so you're saying Ray Sunshine was using the small gun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is using the 105 or Ray was using.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense then. That could be useful if you're coming up with the shorter reload, if you're going to surprise attack somebody. I mean, that double combo of reload over DPM. But again, Hells, where does HVC stand within the comp scene?
HVC is a solid intermediate team in the GTL.
Okay.
They are higher on the hierarchy with them. But definitely a solid team. They've been around for a long time, at least 2 years.
Okay.
So that's a long time in tank terms.
Yeah. HVC, I notice, is using a lot of high explosives against these super conks right now. Wits just took a giant, took 50% of his health away.
A little too aggressive with the E4. Sometimes you gotta.
HVC just lost their light tank.
Well, the good thing is they do have a 140 back there. As long as the 140 can stay at somewhat distance, that Roman candle DPM is gonna.
Might
Be
want
hard
to
to
soon
push through.
swing. Might want to swing that camera around to where Dirk and Ray Sunshine are, because they're about to get right behind HVC on this one.
It's kind of nice being just commentator again.
Did Ray of Sunshine move back to the 105? Because it looks like he did.
So, beyond the fact that the HVC being down a tank, looks even health right now, even if that tanker was still alive, dude.
Looks like they are getting ready for a push.
Yep, we're gonna push in. RDM's winning the trade war.
RDM's just waiting for Dirk and Ray of Sunshine to finish loading. Dirk has about 10 seconds left on his reload. He's about to go hunting.
Oh my god.
Dirk's about to take down this 140 along with Ray of Sunshine.
Okay, leading the push.
There it is. RDM taking this one. What's the next map be?
I will tell you when I know.
140 coming out there, 1574. IS4 coming out there, 1741.
Okay, over on the RDM side, and on top was Black Death and that Super Conqueror with a huge 4200. X-Man man in the Super Conqueror coming in with a 2729. Hansy Phil in that I7 with a 2200. Eric up there in that bat chat with a 2612. AV4 Hate coming in with a 1600 in the I7. Wits coming out with 15, so maybe 2 pins with 2 kills in that E4. And Plague and Miss Ray Sunshine bringing in about a 1200 apiece.
Nice damage spread for RDM.
RDM goes up 2-0. I think that was.
So it looks like Cliff Winter is
Cliff
the next.
Winter. Yep. And that will be RDM's map.
So RDM defending again, HVC attacking. Oh, it looks like RDM lost somebody. Yeah, I think. Is this a best of 5?
Yes, I think all of the ITWs are best of 5 until playoffs, possibly.
Okay. RDM definitely has the advantage on being on defense on this one. So let's see what tanks they pick and what kind of defense, or if they're just going to go straight out attack mode. Both are very viable on this map.
Alright, so it was asked HVC gets to pick the side. We are figuring that out now. It looks like they're going to stay where they are.
Looks like they're going with 2 IS-7s in the bat chat. Seems more like an aggressive side than a defensive hold. Looks like they might be going attack mode on defense.
Y'all enjoying commander mode? I know I am. Hope you.
I have not played it yet.
I've been making lots of silver, gold, premium time. Man, that it's littered in it, and it just.
I made quite a bit of gold, silver in it yesterday. Running probably about a million silver in it.
And it gets your Charlie op done half the time. I mean, there's so many points on there that it's absolutely outrageous how fast you get. So for any of you people that are out there that are behind on your Charlie op, or just are tired of grinding the damn thing and just want to get it done, go play 2 days of commander mode, done, out the window.
Yeah, I mean, I think I hit 350 points yesterday. Played commander mode for, I don't know, 4 or 5 more games. I went back, checked, and I'd made almost another 25 points.
Nice.
Right. I mean, I went from 29 to finished in a day. Not even a full day. I'm just talking maybe 5 hours, 6 hours. Made like 3.4 million silver. They give you these
nice.
cool emblems. Oh yeah, and then they give you the cool little military emblems. So, you know,
okay,
your lieutenant and second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major. I don't know what's after major yet, if they actually got lieutenant colonel or not. So that's gonna be kind of cool. But they give you the emblems. So.
Oh, cool. I do like how on these ops that, you know, in the past they've done like they give you logos, but they were specific. Now they just give you generalization. Pick any one you want, which is kind of cool.
Right.
So I don't know. I have about 15 different free ones to put down somewhere.
See, I don't know. I don't use too many of them. I mean, all my premium tanks, which is not that many. I mean, but my 10s. I mean, I was kind of glad that those. Oh, Beaver didn't get any of the. Beaver got some of them wargaming approved thumbs ups, right?
Yeah, and they gave us like 25 of them.
Well, your vouchers, refill those. Your free vouchers, refill those.
Oh,
Oh, did
nice.
they?
Yeah.
So it looks like RDM is running 2 bat chats with Miss Ray of Sunshine and Wits, Juicy Dirk, along with HK and X-Man on their IS-7s, and then 3 machines by Black Death, Jimmy Plague, and KV4.
And over on the HVC side, Jerk and Jay and that Chieftain, absolute.
Beaver, you still there, buddy?
I thought it was just me that he dropped. You might have to follow that up the hills on the HVC side.
HVC.
Yeah, finish it off.
There he is.
Please. The troller shut off.
Oh, no problem. Scholar here coming out there, the E4, Dread in the light, Slick Nick, Mr. J, IS-7s, Ready Spoon, Panzerkopf 7, Absolute the Super, Jerkin J, and the Chieftain.
Panzer 7 on this map. Interesting.
They
it's
gotta be
actually
taking those machines, right? You would think they're gonna go to the hill.
Oh, the IS-7s. I'm thinking the IS-7s and the machines are pushing down the 1-2 line is what my bet would be.
I figured the Panzer 7 would be Delta 2 or Golf 2, you know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking IS-7, or I'm just thinking that the RDM's going to do a full-on attack push.
Yeah, that's a
1-2
bull
line.
push. Yeah, that's a full-on bull push.
I know as Punished we've done that before for lulz and fun.
Right. The old bull push. Kind of interesting picks of the Chieftain.
Mm-hmm.
So they both look like they have they want to go hold down. So
Yeah, it's looking like HVC is going to go up to, say, F5-6, where I think RDM's going to push them. So I think these machines could possibly catch them out as they're going to push up, going up the hill on H5, but we'll see. But yeah, that Command and Conquer, if I had my mouse and keyboard and stuff like that, I like those type of tactical real-time
well,
strategies.
you can just go in there and get all the points from just playing tankers and tier 8s.
Oh, okay. Oh, play as the tank itself. Okay, I forgot that side of it. I know I've gotten back into playing BattleTech, the Mech Warrior turn-based strategy game, so.
Hell yeah. That Mech 5 dropped, I just can't go get it yet.
Yeah.
Too much of my time is for
Getting proven wrong. They were doing the boost.
boost spot with the machine. That's good.
Well, a lot of what I've been seeing lately, they've been sending the machines up top. I could be wrong, but a lot of it has been like fighting over that hill. It's like Wits is going up.
Machines are gonna wait to ambush.
Oh, goodbye, Wes.
Oh, and Wits. Was that an ammo rack? No, that was the building exploding. Oh, man.
No, he just got quadruple tapped.
Yeah, the E4 hit him for 800.
That leaves B cap 100% completely open.
Oh,
Yes,
the
it
Panzer
does.
7. Panzer 7 had a nice little snapshot of 558, and then you had the Super Conquer him for 426. It was a nasty trip.
Slick Nick getting caught out there, taking a hit. Scarlet Hair going that way. Nick needs to get just a little bit farther, and he can get up in the dip. Yep, he just needs a cross. There he goes. That's actually a really good place for an IS-7. As long as you can work it right in that area, you can go hold down. The E4 of HVC, you can make it work. This is going to punish whoever crosses one machine. As long, oh, he's on reload though. So they needed Chieftain needed to wait for the other tanks.
If they push him, the rest of the tanks will have side shots into those machines.
Alright,
Just needs to stay in that little dip.
Yep, he just needs to stay down.
Doesn't even,
the edge coverage.
that way they can't HE him or anything. He just needs to stay down, put the cap pressure on.
Right, yep. See right there, reset.
He just lost it.
Yep,
Yeah, we're
just
Miss Ray Sunshine sitting over there, unspotted.
here comes the onslaught.
Yeah, Ray of Sunshine has shots for days in the sides of these Conquerors and Chieftains. But still, this is gonna be a
trying
fast
the
cap.
damnedest.
This is.
Alright. She can reset them all she wants. It's Jericho that she's got to worry about, but as long as he just stays down, they're gonna have to push in, they're gonna have to rush.
Slick Nick
Seconds.
and
They're not gonna, oh, they got one reset, but still. There, they got the reset.
yep, they got the big reset. But after they get this flurry, I mean, HVC up right now.
They're all really
huge margin.
Machine's gonna go come up
We had
behind
one,
and get the
we had
reset.
one left just to get a last reset.
Smart move. And they're
Punish
consistent
Plague.
fire.
Plague hit a rock or got tracked.
Yep, and now he has consistent fire.
Oh no, can't get around. Oh, got behind the building. Holy cow.
Need to hunker
One
down.
IS-7. Yep, Mr. J, the only IS-7 over here left. Juicy Dirk and Man going against Mr. J. Again, pulling it back. It's the tank.
Plague has enough hit points to get a reset.
They just need to pull down. They are so close. 6 seconds, guys. Just lay down. Don't take a hit.
Right.
Jimmy's
Jerkin-
Plague's coming in.
Jerkin J's
Oh,
gonna
oh, oh,
something
they
out.
didn't get it. Oh, they got it in last second. The clock
Got
was
it.
1-0.
Jerkin J got his cannon broke, but takes down Miss Ray.
Yeah, but
Last
this is still
alive.
a win by HVC.
Yeah, this is a big one. They needed this.
That triple tap on Wits was the key.
Well, yeah, I mean, it killed out that HVC had the ability. They had no left. I mean, Miss Ray of Sunshine for B, they had to march across. HVC, I mean, their IS-7s and the E4 that stayed on the other side of the hill, man, they took on 5 tanks.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I mean, they were throwing out damage. I mean, KV4 Hate the Machine, 1948. Great job there. Jimmy Plague, 1348. Man, and that IS-7, 2975. Great job. Great game. HK 2374. Blocking 2730. And Dirk coming in there, blocking 2260. Doing almost 3K and a kill. So, I mean, damn. Great job over there. Go ahead, Beef.
And over on the HVC side, coming in with 3,600 again in that lot tank, man, doing awesome. Every match so far is Dread the Reaper. The big numbers in that lot tank up on the hill. Ratty Spoon coming in with that Panzer 7 doing a 3K. Scarlet in the E4 with 2,400. Mr. J with 13 and IS-7. Absolute with 1,100 out of that super conch. Top with 18 in his Chieftain, and Slick Nick with 1911 in that IS-7.
That's a nice round, HVC. Hell yeah.
Any of you guys have Verizon as for a cell phone carrier?
I do.
Did you get that offer for if you have unlimited data to get Disney Plus for a year? Or have you looked at it?
I'm prepaid. I'm not on a contract, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got that. So any of you Verizons out there that have that, take a look at your phone. I missed it until I went back and looked at an email from about 4 days ago. They sent it to me. So now I get to watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I think after the Mandalorian airs, I'm canceling.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
I
there's
find
really nothing else on there I want to watch, right? Like,
no,
No,
no.
they're gonna be no. Oh, the Marvel dude. After the
yeah, but that's
Mandalorian,
not. But none of those are coming for another year. I don't think any of those are
Yeah.
going to be coming out until late 2020 or early 2021.
Yeah,
So there's
they're
nothing
delaying
going
a
to be on
lot
there.
of it. Yeah, they're delaying a lot of it because they wanted to see how many people would sign up just for this, and then go from that point.
I
But
mean, if they start adding those shows, I might get it back. But until they add those shows, there's nothing else on there to keep me interested.
yeah, Mandalorian is from what I've seen, is a very well done series. Um, it's just funny how a lot of people don't know that, because Boba Fett actually showed up in there, is in the background.
Hey, it
I'm not
has
sure
not
if you
been
noticed that.
confirmed. Don't throw up spoilers, okay?
I don't know, but what I'm getting at is people are like, "Oh, Boba Fett and Jango Fett weren't."
Boba Fett's not a Mandalorian, though.
Yeah, they are.
They are not.
Boba
they
Fett
are.
Because
and
it
Jango
is
Fett
said.
are not Mandalorians.
No,
They wear
it is said
Mandalorian armor.
they cannot take off their helmets in front of people, or they can never put it
Yeah.
back on. So they are not.
Exactly.
I was gonna
Mandalorians.
say, but the Fett family are Mandalorians. Mandalorian is not a race; they're a
Sure.
culture like a samurai.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Boba Fett and Jango Fett their parents were actually top ranked Mandalorians. Were actually
But they don't follow the Mandalorian creed. They're
no,
just bounty hunters.
but I'm
They're
just saying.
fakes.
So yeah, at one time they were, and until they started taking on contracts with and being bodyguards for the huts and stuff like that. So I think Boba Fett is Jango's adopted clone child, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So Jango used to be a Mandalorian until he went against the code, but still. But that's how they have the armor, though, is because of their parents and that he was at one time.
Yeah.
So, that's the thing, is that people think that Mandalorians are a race. They used to be, but then it turned into just being like a samurai. You don't have to be Japanese to be a samurai.
Exactly.
Oh. But that armor has showed up in the Mandalorian, as far as the coloring is concerned. See if it shows up or not. But that's what a lot of people are saying.
Did you like the last episode?
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying that this guy isn't a true Mandalorian either. That's why he never takes his helmet off. So who knows? Even though they call him that.
Did you get my invite?
Oh, I'm sorry. I see it.
They should open in the room for you.
But the only reason we're going off topic for this stream is because long counter time on tank picks here.
All right, does we want to go ahead and go down RDM?
Hey, Des, you want to do it, buddy?
Sure. Which side do you want me to do?
RDM?
Right.
RDM, sure. Yeah, we got Juicy Dirk in the E4. We got Miss Ray of Sunshine in the Bat Chat. And then we got 3 IS7s with HK, Hate, and Wits, and 3 Super Conquerors. Black Death, Jimmy Plague, and Manex.
Okay, Hells, do you want to do HVC?
Go ahead, Omega. I figure me and you are doing damage,
Okay.
Beaver. These two can do intros.
You got Scarlet in the E4, and then you have Dread Reaper in the 1LT, Slick Nick and Mr. J in the IS7s, 2 Super Conquerors ran by Ratty Spoon and Absolute, and then Jerkin and Topka and the Chiefs. See, the main reason we go off top is because Dis isn't here to actually talk.
Hey,
You
just
blame
saying.
it all on me?
Yes.
Look. Well, then you look. At least this will say spect all night tonight.
Nice.
Don't call out legit like that.
Rip on legit there.
I gotta do it. I've got to do it. You know that hasn't happened in like 2 years.
That's never happened to me.
I don't remember it ever happening.
Were you saying spectate? I was gonna say, how many times have Legit and I have had to jump out of spectating commentating into helping a team and then jumping back in. So
Oh yeah, we've had to do that several times in the last few weeks.
So do or die yet again.
Yep.
HVC
Game
needed
4.
this win to get to pull it back. RDM took both matches on Murovanka in a
Whose map
dominating
pick is
fashion.
this?
This is
a-
RDM's. But I feel like in
RDM's pick.
HVC, they got the harder win out, right? It's easier to defend than it is to attack on this map.
Yes. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact you only have to cover one cap, which is the B cap. The A cap is extremely hard to attack and very easy to defend. So
Miss Ray's
you
gonna
kind of
make
know
it
where
up
they're
there.
going.
Wits tried to make it up there last time. HVC took down Wits in 3 shots. We're gonna see how it Miss
That
Ray
last thing
is
getting up
going.
there unspotted.
Yeah, Dread
Whoa,
Reaper
whoa.
is up and safe.
Dread
and
been throwing
giving
up
tons
serious
of great
damage.
spots.
Yep, he dropped almost 4K last game up there. Let's see what he can do this game.
So is Ray Sunshine using the small gun or the 105 this time?
We're gonna see when she hits it.
Sunshine's been. They look the same. That's the thing.
One problem for Dread up there is
That's a small gun.
he doesn't have any
It's
help
406.
from
That's
behind.
the big.
Oh, it is for. I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
405. That's the big gun.
Yeah, Ray of Sunshine ran the small gun very first game. So,
Ray of Sunshine's getting the better deal of it right now against Reaper.
yeah, but Reaper's pulling back. They're pulling back to see.
Trying to
if
bait
Sunshine will-
him over.
Yeah.
Ooh, he needs to stay alive. Oh, he's. What, Ray has 2 left? Still enough to clip.
Oh, she's going
She's
in.
gotta push it.
Oh, she got tracked. Oh, fixed it.
She has 1 round.
Reaper should be a one-shot now.
And that's
Yes.
it. That's it.
Oh, and reload. How far can you
Reaper's
push
bailing.
over?
Oh, Reaper realizes it.
He counted it. He has to
She's
get out.
just gonna have to dip. Reaper still needs to be careful. He doesn't want to take a shot from that super comp.
Funny thing is now the Super Conquers are looking up there at the 100.
Is it a turn some
Nobody
turns
any-
here? Because now he's pulling off some of these super conquers, and we got a full push going on the super conquers by HWC or HVC, is it?
Yeah, the focus fire of RDM though. Get rid of one.
And I'm never a big fan of locking horns with someone. You're basically protecting that tank right there.
E4. This E4 can drop that shot. This shot needs to be dropped.
Look at Reaper up there, just farming,
Farming.
trying to get.
This-
Oh,
this-
they got the batch out.
And this push just fell apart on them.
That will be it, right? RDM wins his 3-1.
I believe so.
Yeah, HVC I think would have had this with that bat chat, them backing that bat chat off. If they would have been patient, they would have won this. But they, for some reason, got very super aggressive into a bunch of tanks just waiting for them.
Yeah, I don't think it was needed to push over. I know what they thought they saw, but
Mhm.
it wasn't necessary, right? You're a clean defense. You have all the time on your side, and there's no cap pressure. I don't know if they needed
Yeah.
to risk it for the
I
biscuit
mean,
there.
what they thought they saw, I don't think they saw the tanks in the F3 spot. And so as soon as they pushed over, they just got farmed from the side.
I thought he was going off the cliff.
He's scooting the edge, though. Oh,
Nice shot.
GG's. RDM taking it 3-2-1.
Go.
So over on the HVC side, Dread coming in with 2300 in that T100 LT. Down on top of the board with Absolute in that Super Conquerors. Little Spy with a 1710. And Scarlet in that E4 with 1728. And rounding out the top damage is Mr. J with 1500 even out of the IS-7.
RDM laying down to smack it down on this round. Damage going pretty across the board. Start KV Hate down there in that IS-7. 3 kills, 14-25. And the damage just climbs from there. But the notables coming out there. Juicy Dirk in the E4 yet again, 32-89 like what he did on Proc. And Jimmy Play coming in there. Super Conk, 34 with 2 kills. There you go, Beef.
All right, guys. That wraps us up. Anybody have any last thoughts they'd like to say before we head out?
No, just good games by both teams, and it's always fun to be on and talk with you guys.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. As always, thanks for watching and coming out and hanging out with us. Have a great night.
Peace. See